Angels pitcher Tyler Skaggs dies at age 27. Arlington, Texas. AP Los Angeles Angels pitcher Tyler Skaggs died Monday at the age of 27, stunning Major League Baseball and leading to the postponement of the team's game against the Texas Rangers. Skaggs was with the team in Texas when he was found unresponsive in his hotel room, police said. He was pronounced Skaggs was an. Skaggs, who would have turned 28 on July 13, and was married just 7 months ago, had been a regular in the Angels' starting rotation since late 2016, when he returned from Tommy John surgery. He struggled with injury. The left-hander had just pitched on Saturday, allowing 2 runs in 4-1/3 innings in a 4-0 loss to Oakland. He was scheduled to. A photo of Angels players wearing cowboy hats by their plane was posted on Skaggs' Instagram account Sunday, with the pitcher writing "Howdy." Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred said he was deeply grieved. Skaggs is the first Angels player to die during a season since Nick Adenhart was killed by a drunken driver 10 years ago. The 22-year Jose Fernandez, a 2-time All-Star pitcher for the Miami Marlins, was killed in a boating crash near Miami Beach, Florida, in September 2016. He was 24. Pitcher Darryl Kyle, who played in the majors for 12 seasons 1992-2002, was on the road with his St. Louis Cardinals, Angels players and coaches who had arrived at the Rangers ballpark for Monday night's series opener left about 3 hours before the scheduled start of the game to return to their hotel. The Rangers clubhouse also was closed when general manager John Daniels and manager Chris Woodward told their players what had happened and dismissed them. Woodward described it as one there. Rangers officials said there had been no discussions on the status of Tuesday's game or the rest of what was supposed to be a 4-game series. They said only that real. Skaggs was born in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Woodland Hills, in the far western part of the sprawling San Fernando Valley. He graduated from. The Angels traded Skaggs to Arizona in 2010, and he started his big league career with 13 appearances over 2 seasons for the Diamondbacks. The Angels Skaggs started a career-high 24 games last season, going 8-10 with a 4.02 ERA. He missed playing time. Skaggs was part of the same Angels draft class as Mike Trout, and they were roommates in the low minor leagues before Skaggs was traded to Arizona. They played on the same. Cleveland Indians pitcher Trevor Bauer, who played with Skaggs in the Diamondbacks organization, tweeted Skaggs' mother, Debbie, was the longtime softball coach at Santa Monica High School. She famously Skaggs grew up in Santa Monica, on the west side of the sprawling Los Angeles Metroplex, but rooted for the Angels instead of the closer Dodgers. AP Sports writers Greg Beecham and Jay Cohen contributed to this report. More AP MLB https://apnews.com/MLB Related slideshow notable sports deaths of 2019 provided by Iman.